Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? On my end, of course, it still says preparing a live stream, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not live already. I've done this a few times, so I remember the process. So I realized the other day
Hey, what's going on,
that
YouTube
let
family?
me mute myself. I realized the other day that I haven't dropped a good freebie in a while. So, for those of you who are watching now while I'm live, today is your lucky day. I'm going to leave the replay up, of course, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be sharing some pretty useful information, I think, which I think will benefit many of you. So, as always, before I even do that, again, I'm Danielle Pierce, creative real estate profit lab, national property preservation expert, 14-year full-time real estate entrepreneur. With that being stated, if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully, you'll come back and see us again. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. As always, like, subscribe, and share the video, do all that good stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So many of you ask about ways to invest well, first, many of you ask about, are there any investment opportunities that I'm aware of where I'm looking for other people to invest with me to buy like, properties or tax sale properties or anything like that. And so the answer to that is typically no, because I don't invest with, prospective students and clients and things like that. But what I will say is that many people will come to me and they'll say things like how they want to invest with family and friends, but they're not quite sure how, what to do, or what the very first step is. Or they'll say, you know, how people come to you, they're like, man, me and my family, me and my cousins, we could be doing this, but everybody has the idea, but nobody really knows how to execute on said idea, right? So there is now a platform which allows anyone across all 50 states to form an investment tribe to invest with family and friends. That company is called Tribe Vest. I'm going to drop the link to that in the video description and also in the very first pinned comment as well. Of course, it will be an affiliate link. So those of you who want to click it or not click it, obviously it's up to you. I hope that you would click it. But if not, you just Google the company. You can find out more about it that way as well. And again, it's called Tribe Vest. So this company allows you to create a group of folks, a tribe of people. It can be as little as one other person, so the minimum is two, and it can go up to, it can go up to as many people as you want, honestly. But I really think for most of us, two to three people, certainly no more than five, will suffice for what we're trying to do. And you can create a savings goal together, and that goal could be to buy a property, an investment property, a tax sale property, buy a business, or any other thing that you'd want to do collectively with a group of people. All right. And again, this company will assist you wherever, whatever state that you're located in. So there's no issues with that. And what they do is they handle the LLC formation paperwork and all the administrative paperwork. So like your EIN, your registered agent, your operating agreement. You can bank directly within the app, so you could send wires, receive wires, do contributions and distributions to the other members within your tribe. Um, One quick point, the person who creates the tribe pays all the setup fees. It's not a lot of money though, so I don't want to freak anybody out with that. So if I create the tribe and I have two other people that are in my tribe, so it'll be, whatever the initial setup fee is, I forget what that dollar amount is. It's pretty nominal. But then every month it's either 5, 10, or $15 per month per member. So if it's you and three people, that's $45 per month total for everybody for this company to manage all of your activities with regard to whatever investment you guys are trying to make. So I think it's pretty dope. You can pay that monthly fee. You can pay that fee monthly or annually. Obviously, annually, you get a small discount. And again, the goal is for you and your tribe to come up with an objective for your tribe, and you guys work together cohesively to make that happen. Um, you can see everything inside of the dashboard. You can see who's invested, who has not invested. You can see who's taken a contribution, who's made a contribution or taken a distribution. You can see the percentage of completion you're at towards your goal. Like all of it is there. It's really, really helpful, especially since so many of us have ideas. People approach you all the time and they'll say things like, man, we should go in on that, but nobody knows how to do it. So this is the way for that to happen. And again, that company is called Tribe Vest. I'm going to drop the link again in the very first pinned comment and of course in the video description as well. And I do have a rundown of all the things that are included at the $15 per month membership. So obviously if you pay $5 a month, if you start at the basic, you're not going to get everything. But for $15 a month, they have a real-time chat. So you can chat with other group members inside of the app. You know how people, lose track of things, forget things. One person says this, the other person, says that. All of that stuff is tracked inside of the app. There's a legal and financial dashboard. They check to see if the name for your LLC is available, which I think is pretty cool. Now, again, a lot of this stuff is free or very low cost. I mean, I do this stuff all the time, but I know many people do not, and a lot of us don't have the time or the desire to do so. So this is a way for you to do that. It'll help you get your EIN. If you have an existing LLC, they'll import that and help you create a business account and set up the tribe around that existing LLC, which I think is a really good benefit. They review your operating agreement, registered agent services. They help you file your annual report. If there's an issue that has to be arbitrated, there's arbitration services as well. Business bank account. What else? Link your bank account externally. If you have an existing bank account with, Chase or Bank of America, you can link that to the app as well. What else? There's lifetime support, and there's on-demand financial and tax reporting. So it's a lot of things that are included at a very low price. I think it's a outstanding platform and idea. And I think that if you're interested in doing any type of group investment where you don't want to rely on one person being kind of the go-to person and just hoping and praying and trusting that they're doing what they say that they're going to do, I think that this is a great way to go ahead and get started. So again, I'm gonna drop the link down below. Anybody can do this anywhere. Doesn't matter what the objective is. If your objective is to save $5,000 to buy a property in, Memphis, or $50,000 or $100,000, it doesn't really matter. They do initial assessments between all the tribe members to see if y'all are a good fit to work with each other. And just because that's your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, doesn't mean that you're going to make that you all will make good business partners. Trust me when I say that. So for those of you who are wondering, if you have some people in mind, then I encourage you to have them do this assessment to see if you guys have the same objective and similar goals to be aligned in order to form this tribe. So again, Tribe Best is the name of the company. I think it's an outstanding idea. I encourage you to check it out and go ahead and set up a tribe to get started with investment in either a property or investing in the stock market or whatever it is it may be. Now, for myself, I personally do not have a tribe established. I may do so in the future. I'm still trying to break out of that lone wolf syndrome, which has kind of plagued me my whole life, but I've been doing okay the last couple of years. So I may do something like that, particularly since I have recently joined a mastermind, a very expensive mastermind. It's the most money I've ever spent on any thing at one time is in terms of furthering this entrepreneurial journey that I'm on. And I'll go ahead and tell you the amount. It was $25,000, and that was actually split. So the total mastermind is 50K. So I spent $25,000 to have access to this mastermind. And the mastermind is cultivated by, pretty successful 8-figure entrepreneur. And what he does is he has access to deals that are outside of that are not available to the general public, not available on Google. You either have to know somebody or be connected to someone who knows somebody to get access to these deals. And for example, as soon as I paid, we got access to the first set of deals. One of them in particular really stood out at me. It was a cannabis company, a cannabis investment fund. And I'll just, to wrap this video up, I'll just say that historically the company has returned investors' money at a level of 2 to 5 times their investment. So you invest 100K, you get back anywhere from 200 to 500K within 2 to 4 years. And again, all the deals have these types of returns available. And I can say, it's really equivalent to being a fish out of water. It's a whole lot of things that I don't know. Definitely a whole lot of access and resources that I've never had before. And it's pretty dope. So I may form a tribe at some point to do deals like that. The minimum to get in on this particular company was $250, but you could invest within the mastermind, the members of the mastermind group, or you could create your own tribe and invest separately with you and some outside people that are not within the mastermind. So I think that's a pretty good perk. But again, definitely a lot of money, outstanding investment. I'm sure I have no complaints, and it's only been a couple of days. So I'll continue to report back on that probably, over the next 6 to 12 months or so. But so I may form a tribe for something like that, but that's down the line. For now, for those of you who are watching, I'd like for you to consider creating a tribe between you, and I will keep it at maybe 3 people max. I think that's really all that you need. Make sure that you guys are a good fit. Go select a property or, anything on the stock market to invest in. Register and create your tribe with TribeVest. They'll check to see if the name of your company is available and go ahead and make it happen. I think it's an outstanding idea, and you could have this process up and running within the next 7 days or so. All right. So that was my freebie for today. Hopefully, you guys found it useful. Drop some feedback down below. I'd love to hear it. As always, like, subscribe, share the video, do all that good stuff. And the next time I'll be live again will be with our Property Preservation Mastery monthly industry overview and Q&A. That'll be the last Wednesday of this month, last Wednesday of every single month, to be honest. So you can register for that or just catch it live once it airs on YouTube. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, sending you guys love, light, peace, blessings, grace, and clarity. And look, I made it through this video with no kids screaming or barging into the room.